I prefer my master to not do what you did yesterday.
Saber is far from a cold-blooded killer. She's...
You want me to hide?
Well, kinda. I mean, look, Sakura is a very normal girl. She knows nothing about magic.
Senpai, your breakfast is getting cold.
Be right there! Alright, I gotta go. Listen, I'm sorry. I know I'm not getting my point across very clearly.
I think I understand. You would prefer it if I were to remain here on alert until you need me.
If you could, that would be great. I'll be back just as soon as I see Sakura off, okay? I really hope that I didn't hurt her feelings. I'm home! Saber? She's sleeping. And here I am thinking I had to hurry home so we could talk.
What do you want to talk about?
Ugh, I thought you were asleep.
I sensed your presence when you crossed the threshold of the house.
You can sense that stuff too? So, are you feeling any better?
Yes, I was able to sleep for most of the day. I believe I've recovered most of my strength.
You've been in here since this morning?
Yes. When one's not in combat and sleep can be had, it's best to take full advantage of it.
But that means you've been sleeping since last night. I'm amazed that you can actually...
Someone's approaching.
It's probably just Sakura.
If that's the case, I shall remain here until needed. Something wrong?
No, I just feel bad.
Don't. I'm quite fine here.
Wow, Sakura! You really outdone yourself this time. Everything looks so delicious. It's very nice of you to say that, but you really should wait until you taste it first. Don't be ridiculous! Something that looks this good can't possibly taste bad!
You know, it just dawned on me. She hasn't set foot out of that room all day. And she's probably not intending to either.
Oh my god, this is so good! You have no idea how long it's been since I've had a meal of this size! Sakura, you get an A+! I'm glad you like it. Shiro, hit me!
Oh, sure.
Come on, Shiro, chop to it!
Oh, sorry.
Senpai, are you not hungry tonight?
No, I'm just a little bit distracted right now. I'm sorry. I can't keep treating her like this.
All right. 1 for you, 2 for me. Yep, divided up, we each get 8 meatballs apiece.
Hold that thought.
Do what?
Sorry, but I need you guys to wait a sec. There's something that I gotta do.
Huh?
Hey, Saber. Let's go.
What's wrong? Is there an emergency?
No, I just want to introduce you to everyone.
Just what are you thinking? Have you lost your mind?
It's not right for me to hide you like this.
But you said that
I know what I said, but I don't care. Let's just go out there and play it by ear. I should have done this earlier, but I'd like to introduce you to Saber. She'll be staying here for a little while.
Shiro?
Saber, you can sit next to me. It'll be good for all of us to eat together.
Well, I agree it's the most efficient way to go about this, but are you sure
I've never been more sure. If you're gonna be staying here, you're gonna be eating here. And that means it's now 6 meatballs per person.
Over my dead body! Shiro, what exactly are you thinking? You can't just let random girls stay with you whenever they want. You're not running a hotel, you know?
What's the big deal? It's big enough to be a hotel, so what's wrong with an extra person or two?
An extra person or two? You're saying there's more girls stashed here? Senpai, are you stashing girls?
No, it's not like that. Would you guys stop with all the innuendo?
But she's...
Look, Saber is...
Where exactly did you find this foreigner?
I didn't find her. She's a distant relative.
Really? Distant relative? That seems hard to believe.
It's the truth. I don't know all the details, but she somehow or other used Dad's connections to get here.
You don't really expect us to believe that little fairy tale, do you? There's no way Kiritsugu had connections with anyone outside of... Well, actually...
See?
Doesn't matter. It's still weird. You there, fess up. Just what are you here for?
I already told you, Saber is...
I wasn't talking to you.
The only reason I am here is because Kiritsugu wished it. It was his request that I protect Shiro from any and all enemies.
Sensei? All right, then. If you're here to protect him, I say we find out just how good you are.
That's not necessary.
All right? Come on, show me what you got. The only way I'll say you can stay is by the slim chance you beat me. But if you lose, I'll be sending your fanny packing.
I will oblige, although I fail to see the point in this exercise.
Fail to see the point? Have you never heard of a lion tossing her cubs in a ditch just to thin out the weak?
This is crazy.
Oh, put a lid on it, Shiro! The only reason I'm going to such lengths is for your own safety anyway!
I accept your challenge. If I just need to prove that I can protect Shiro, this won't be a problem.
You're really walking on confidence there, aren't you? All right, Blondie. We'll just see how long you can keep that up! Sensei!
Is it safe to assume you are convinced now?
Oh, this thing's just getting started! Say your prayers!
If you'd like to keep going with this, I'd be happy to oblige. However, I think the outcome will be obvious.
Some weirdo is stealing Shiro from me!
Just who does she think is the weirdo here? What? You can't be serious, Fujine!
100% serious! I agreed to this as your friend, but as your teacher, I cannot allow a young man and a woman to stay together. So I will stay the night and chaperone.
Look, it's not like that. Saber's
Nothing
just...
you say changes that she's a girl and you're not. Okay, Saber, why don't you take the futon in the middle?
This won't do. If I am to protect Shiro, it is imperative that I stay in the same room with him.
I think you need to let this one go. Judging from that look on her face, she isn't gonna budge.
But Shiro...
Look, the compound is protected by a barrier. If someone crosses it, I'm just around the corner. It'll be easy to meet up.
All right.
Well, good night, everyone. I'll see you all tomorrow.
Yep, bright and early. See you tomorrow.
Shiro, there's just one thing I'd like to ask you. Why did you feel so compelled to introduce me to everybody?
What do you mean, why?
You realize that having them know that I exist puts us at a disadvantage. The better strategy would have been for me to remain in my room.
Maybe for you, not me. I hated it. I felt like you were being trapped in that room. There's other motivations besides strategy.
Let's dig in! You know, for a foreigner, Saber, you sure are pretty good at using those chopsticks.
Yes, I've gotten used to them.
That's the wrong sauce. This is the stuff you pour over tofu.
Thank you. I appreciate the warning.
Sure, much better. Shiro, hit me!
don't go woofing all this down and then pass out.
I have to eat this much. If I don't, I'll never make it till lunchtime. Otherwise, I'll end up like Sakura, snacking on onigiri after her morning practice. You guys know about that?
Well, yeah, you've been making an extra serving of rice for a while now.
You knew about that too?
Hey, you ready for seconds yet?
Sakura, do you ever focus on anything else besides food?
I focus on all kinds of other stuff.
Over 50 victims were discovered before dawn today and taken to
Newtown
a nearby
again?
hospital.
There sure have been a lot of gas leaks there lately.
Trying to determine why the gas detectors did not activate when the leak occurred. So far, the victims' identities...
Well, looks like you got the dishes handled. Shiro, just make sure you put all the futons back where they belong.
So, you're done using them?
For now, I talked to Saber and she gave me her word there will be absolutely no funny business between the two of you. Right? That's right. Okay, see you later.
Looks like you're all friends now, huh?
I think so. Taiga seems like a good person to me. It can be rare to find someone so trusting of others, yet still difficult to deceive. When I learned she was the one in charge of watching over you, I had a much better understanding of your character.
I'm not really sure if that's a compliment or not. Is it?
It was meant as a compliment.
Good to hear. Well, I should probably get going before I'm late to school.
You're going to class again?
Well, yeah. Look, I promise, I'm gonna be fine by myself. It's like I said yesterday. There's too many witnesses for me to be attacked there.
But Archer's master will be there too.
Yeah, but I guarantee you the two of us are not gonna get into a fight. As soon as school's out, I'll make sure to leave so that I'm home before sunset.
I see there's no talking you out of this. Just promise me one thing.
What's that?
I wish this weren't the case, but I'm afraid at the moment my link to you is tenuous at best. There's a very real chance that by the time I'm able to sense you're in danger, it may be too late for me to be of any use. So if you get in a situation that could potentially be dangerous, please summon me before it gets to that point.
By summon, you mean with this?
If it gets to that point, yes.
All right, I gotcha.
One more thing. This is something I'd hoped to impart to you last night. Until all of this is said and done, you need to make sure that protecting yourself is top priority.
So, guess I gotta remember to keep my guard up now. She's probably right. I suddenly feel nauseous. What was that all about?